Well, hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to your channeled intuitive forecast from the Gasmic Tarot as we expand on the energies. It's your weekly reading. General reading. Take what resonates. Leave the rest for everyone else. Because it's general. It may not resonate with all of you. So you might want to look at the forecast for your moon, your rising. And there is a link in the description if you want to calculate yours. Now, Spirit, are you going to let us have any foundational cards here for our Aquarians? Okay. Hey, if this does resonate with you, if you want me to resonate with your energy, you want to claim the reading, or just tell me where you're watching from. I always get such a kick out of that. Throw a comment below the video. Thank you again for your likes. Thanks for clicking the button to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. All right. Little macchiato for the medium. Also, end of the video. Personal story of manifestation. Do one every week now. And so, just an FYI. Oh my goodness. You're going to love this. All right, wait. You're going to really love this. So, let's see what we have here. We have the Nine of Water, Page of Earth, and the Six of Fire. Oh, Nine of Water. Delicious. The Nine is about wishes being realized, wishes coming true, fulfilled, dreams coming true. It's about completion, enjoyment, contentment, achievement of desire. Sounds like you're going to have a good week. Page of Earth. All right. Earths are being about grounded and manifesting things into the physical. And this is about a commitment to prosperity. This is about the first signs of tangible success. You can taste it. I mean, you can feel it. You know it's there. Undeniable evidence that your hard work is paying off. So if you're working hard, you might see the benefits of your labor, dreams grounded in reality. Okay, so, maybe it's not the lotto win. But really, what is abundance? Abundance having what you want when you need it, when you ask for it, right? Being content about it. I know a lot of rich people who are miserable because they can't get out of their head. All right? They're never satisfied. They don't understand what enough is. But if you understand what enough is, and you can get whatever you want when you want it, you realize you don't need everything. And when you realize you don't really need it, that's truly when you're living in abundance. Six of Fire. In the forefront, in the limelight, the bulb is totally illuminated, and you're stepping forward, and you're not back in the shadows. You're just like, oh, I'm having a good day, and you're singing a song, and maybe you're saying hello to people in the grocery store, putting yourself out there. Delicious. Really good foundational cards for you guys. I'm glad we waited, Spirit. I know Aquarius deserves some great news. Let's see what we have in the smallest deck in the world. Oh, excuse me. Falling. Okay. All right. These are the slipperiest. There's also, besides being the smallest deck in the world, it's the most slippery deck. So everything just kind of slides out. Oh, something flipped over. Magician. Yeah, baby. I'm so excited for you. No, I don't have Aquarius in my chart, but you were due for a good reading, for Pete's sake. All right, I'm going to take the bottom. Thanks, guys. All right, so what else do we have? Okay, we have Judgment, Seven of Cups, Magician, Ace of Pentacles. All right, when we think about judgment, it's not what you think. Because immediately when I say judgment, people go, oh, I'm being judged. No, that's not it. Judgment is about looking back at what you've already accomplished. Looking back at what the last experience was and say, oh, how'd I do? So in a way, you're analyzing yourself. You're analyzing the experience and going, okay, so maybe it was a relationship and the person that you were with, it didn't work out, and maybe they didn't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. So you say, well, I had a relationship and this part I didn't like. So the next relationship, that's not acceptable because I deserve more. All right. It's also about awakening. And we wake up when we look back at experience, because we are the sum total of our experience. But when you take away and say, hey, this person played a role for me. They were the actor in a role that helped me realize how strong I am, realize my potential, whatever it is. That's what this is. Now, and it's really in no order here because you got choices coming. All right, so let's start here because you've got this new opportunity coming in. All right, new opportunity. And you've got white flowers and you've got red flowers here. The white is that connection to spirit. When we're vibrating higher, when we're in that positive emotional territory, positive belief, anything is possible. Well, except me growing taller. But anything else is possible to me. It should be possible to you. And maybe you're younger and you're still growing. So connection to self, connection to spirit, connection to all that is. The red flowers, rooted manifestation of this earth. The coin, obviously, abundance, opportunities, money. The door is there. It's you have to decide if you're going to walk through. And I do see opportunities for you with the Seven of Cups, choices. And so when I see this card, the only thing is I always get reminded by Spirit, hey, remember that not all that glitters is gold. So pick the one that tickles your heart. Maybe not so much over the one that maybe make you the most money, because it may not make you might be miserable doing it. Now, Mr. Magic here, Mr. Alchemist, Mr. Magician. Yep. He's got all the tools. See, he's got the cups, he's got the coins, he's got the wands. He can make fire. He's got all the tools at his disposal to manifest, he or she. You have all the tools this week at your disposal to create the experiences that you prefer. And how do we do that through manifestation? We stay in that positive territory of emotions. Okay? I call them Earth Bee. Some call them Positive Patty. When you're coming into a situation, because we manifest all the time. When you come into a situation and you're saying, whatever, that emotion. And then, or you come into a situation with, that emotion. Which are you vibrating? Lower, higher. Higher you vibrate. And the universe, the energy, whatever you want to call it, you're pushing that vibration out. Na, 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 na. And when you pull it back, okay, that's what you're attracting. You're attracting it, or you're going to attract, I'd rather attract, because that's the results I prefer. I know I'm using a lot of voices. Okay, so there's somebody's past loved one is in here. His name is Sammy. By the way, Sam, he goes, Sammy, and he's really distracting me. So whoever is Sammy for you as a past loved one, please throw a comment below the video. That message was for you. All right, before I get to the story, thanks for clicking the button to subscribe to the channel. And let me talk you about manifesting the most delicious meal I've ever had. So I was meeting up with a friend. She's a producer for reality TV out of LA area. And we were on Sunset. I was dressed nice. And we went to, we just walked around. We walked up and down the strip. It's not a place I visit very often. The energy's like, it's LA. So crowded, and we have a drink, we catch up, and then I drive back, I get in my car and I drive back to my hotel, and I got lost. Yes. User error on the GPS, whatever it is on my car. I couldn't get it to work. I know. Anyway, I get lost. And I get lost in Beverly Hills of all places. Yes, poor me. I make a right when I see Wilshire Boulevard. And as I'm passing this incredible hotel with restaurant, Spirit is saying, hey, you need to go there. I pass it. I'm like, all right, Spirit, if I need to go there, I'm going to turn around. But I have 20 cash in my pocket. And if it said, whatever that bill is, it better not be more than $20. I really don't want to have to deep heavy into my credit card. It was early evening. I go in there. I sit down in this incredible, service area. The restaurant was Bizarre by Jose Andres. And so very tapas, infused, gastronomic, with the CO2 and all that crazy. Anyway, I look at the little tapas menu, and of course, this is Beverly Hills, so you can imagine what the prices were. I order a tiny little soup and a little sparkling wine of cava. And I'm sitting there, and I'm going, all right, Spirit, And then all of a sudden, the waitress brings me over this olive dish where you pop the olive in your mouth and it kind of explodes with flavor, and it just kind of disintegrates in your mouth. OMG. Anyway, so I said, I didn't order that. No, we want you to have it. The manager comes over to me, gives me his card. Please tell your friend, bring your friends. And I'm going, who does he think I am? Julia Roberts? I mean, it's crazy. So I got that. They brought me some other thing with this yogurt thing. It was amazing. They then just kept bringing me more and more and more things. So much I couldn't finish it. So I'm like, why am I here? What is this experience? Not doubting it, not going, crazy. But I ended up having a message for two different people. One of them was a gal that sat next to me, and she sat down. And I said, could you help me eat some of this? And she goes, well, why'd you order all that? I'm like, I didn't order any of it. And she goes, oh, yeah, right. She was on the East Coast. And as she's saying this, the kid behind there slices off a couple of slices of $30 a slice carpaccio or whatever. And he hands it to me. Here you go. And I'm like, thank you. She goes, you didn't order that either. I'm like, no. And so we're laughing, we're having a good time. I had a message for her, and then I had a message from one of the waiters at the restaurant. I think I'd go into that in a different video. Long story short, what was my bill? $20. All right. So, and then of course I turned around and gave the 20 cash to the waitress, and then I paid the bill on my card because it was such a blessing of abundance. So the moral of the story, manifestation. We manifest all the time. And we talked about this. It's about what you believe. It affects what you think. It affects how you feel. And your emotions are what vibrate out. If you don't believe something is possible, honey, you're not going to get it. As I said, the only thing I believe that is not possible is me growing taller. Every single thing else is on the table. So I hope this helps with the way you're manifesting. If you like the story, throw a comment below. And if you didn't like the story, honey, you know what you can do. That's right. You don't have to watch all the way through the video. Enjoy your week. We'll see you soon. Let it be delicious. Take care.